to Afternoon Express, where boy, oh boy, I know Tabsy Wabsy has been looking forward to this recipe, nah?
Yes, I have, because this is the final countdown, Karen.
What is making Tabsy sing so much, and can we please make it stop this new year? But one thing that I am excited for is this lemon poppy seed cake. It is the epitome of simple, homely pleasure, and it is a true celebration of the joy that Karen Dudley has brought to the Afternoon Express kitchen. Now let's bake.
Thank you so much. This is a favorite of my family's.
And of mine.
And really, it can be a smart cake. It can be just a home cake. So delicious. It involves eggs and sugar. When you beat eggs and sugar together thoroughly, which they've done nicely in a machine, and brought it here to us.
Let's work for us.
Let's work with us. We basically are adding yogurt. Oh, sorry, here's the other thing that we're doing is adding poppy seeds to this milk over here.
I've seen poppy seeds make a strong
That's the lemon poppy seed cake is going here. We're warming that up a little bit, letting them get acquainted. We're adding yogurt to this. We are adding bicarb and salt. I'm going to add that to the dry stuff. Usually, often with cakes, this is how it goes. You have wet stuff, you have dry stuff.
Yeah.
You add wet stuff to dry stuff. What is this?
Is that some
Oh,
vanilla?
it's vanilla.
Yeah. One thing about Bali, my eye, after being on Afternoon Express for so long, is so sharp. So I'm loving the fact that we're adding that vanilla in there. But moving over to this pot, you've added the poppy seeds into the milk that's already heating up.
Yes.
Why is that? Why are we getting them acquainted like this?
Yeah, we're getting them acquainted because the poppy seeds are going to basically take on some of the milk. I think it's osmosis. Yeah. and they're going to sort of fluff out a little bit, if you can imagine. Yeah.
So, well, I mean, you know, people make lemon poppy seed sort of cakes all the time. What is so uniquely different about this one?
You know, this one, well, it really is kind of quite a traditional favorite one, but the yogurt and the oil in it make a very moist cake. And then, what we're not doing today, but what I would really highly recommend that you do, is make the little syrup that gets poured over it. And that makes for a sweet, moist cake. We're adding all the wet stuff, then we're adding all the dry stuff, and we're adding these guys, which now pretend has cooled down.
Got you. Yeah, so it has to cool down.
It has to cool down a little bit because you don't want things to curdle. But in the meantime, I'm just going to mix this up. So the syrup you make with lemon juice and sugar and pour that over. And then I go all out and make another... I'm going to wait for those to do, and I'm going to make the little icing right here. So the icing is very nice. I like icing.
I love icing. Yeah.
Now, be careful to not add too much lemon juice because a little bit of, little bit of lemon juice goes a long way when you're making this kind of quite a sort of an icing that will just run.
Do you want it thick?
You want it quite thick, but this is a little bit too thick. But I'm also going to add to this mixture a little bit of butter.
Tabby,
we actually need a bit more lemon juice. Can we have a little bit more lemon juice?
I can organise that for you.
Can you organise?
Oh, oopsie! There we go. As Tabiso is going to go get some lemon juice, I mean, standing here, I see why we do need the lemon juice. This smells absolutely
amazing, hey?
Sensational. I don't even need to bring it up to my nose. It is very fresh, and the lemon is definitely coming
moist,
very, very
so
moist.
good. Yeah, and you see.
Wow. Okay.
We will have to rescue the little pip out of that.
That's cool.
Now we're going to do this.
Smelling
We actually need a little machine to help us. Machines are not bad, guys.
Yeah. For me,
machines are not bad to have. But this is good.
One thing about me, I mean...
A little bit of melted butter, sorry.
No
problem. Little secret, yeah.
No problem, no problem. I was just touching base on the thing that we need a blender. On Thursday's show, we've got the Lazy Makoti on, and I am the original Lazy Makoti, I think it's safe to say.
Isn't she the best?
So I need all of the kitchen utensils as possible.
Isn't she the best?
But it seems as if you've done it.
Yep, I've done it. I'm going to add a tiny bit more melted butter. Guys, I love butter. It's my undoing, but I do love it.
But look at how it all comes together.
It all comes together. Smoothie, smooth, smooth. There we go. I could use the goodie again, but I'm just going to now use a palette knife. Now, a nice thing about a palette knife is that it has the smooth, round edge, which is very nice. So, guys, imagine now we've drizzled this with some lovely syrup. Poke holes, let the syrup go seep in there, and now we're going to just ice them.
You obviously do everything so differently, you know, Karen. What's the one thing that is the sort of feedback that keeps coming back every time you've had a set of people that you teach to when you go out to the restaurants and you're sort of coaching and consulting there?
Yeah, I am looking for the soul of the vegetable.
The soul?
Or the essence of the thing.
Sure. That's deep.
So I want that thing to shine, just like the broccoli salads that we did earlier. And in this case, lovely lemoniness. Lovely lemony zing. So I'm kind of reaching, is it zingy? Is it crunchy? Is it, you know, is it freshness? Everybody likes to feel good from eating their vegetables.
That's true.
It makes you feel virtuous.
Now is the time that the milk and the poppy seed mixture has cooled down. We're adding it to that wet and dry mixture that Karen has already put together. And voila. When you do put it in the oven, what's the temperature and for how long?
Okay, so it's about 180 degrees. A lot of things happen at 180 degrees. But you want to preheat your oven, remember that, yes. Also, when you're putting things in a baking tray, I like to make nice high sides, like be generous.
Why?
Because the cake needs a bit of support to rise. If you only give it just that, it's like, it's not going to go very far. But if you have this, it's giving it some extra vuma. I don't know, it's not very scientific, my description.
For me, it makes sense.
That's my...
It makes sense.
Is there such a thing as too much poppy seeds? Because sometimes they can be a lot when people make them, eh?
I know.
Is that crunch?
I think that they will soften in this mixture and be delicious.
Okay, all right, so you can never have too many.
No, you can never have too many, and then you've got all that lemon to balance things out.
Okay, that's important. If you have that, then you're good.
And I suppose, Karen, just another idea. I also am a girl on the go. Sometimes having something this big is overwhelming, and I live by myself. I'm not entertaining much. So could we transfer this and make it into, like, little small muffins or cupcakes?
You could totally do that. What a great idea. Also, a great cake to freeze.
Oh.
Yeah. So...
It freezes well.
Yeah. It freezes well as well. Lasts a long time if you can bear to keep it.
Wait.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
If you can bear to wait.
Okay, I love your work. You've done so well for us today. You've really just served us with so much love. I'm on standby. You know what this means, right? It means we're heading over that side.
Oh, we're going to eat.
You can take off that apron. It is time for us to eat. But if you do want to get the recipe to this incredible lemon poppy seed cake, simply head over to afternoonexpress.co.za.